But if the relationship between architecture and sculpture can be traced back all the way to Romans and Babylonians and Egypt, and when does it become relevant in vernacular architecture? When does America realize that it needs sculptures to embellish the public space? And if you can include my question.
The question of when sculpture really arrives in the United States as part of the architectural program, we see really happening, I think, in the 19th century, in a time when we are moving from the simple accommodation of a program for the nation to projects like the new nation's capital that are really symbolizing democratic values in the making of public space. And sculpture is part of that as it begins to represent the people and it begins to represent the figures who are then being held up as the exemplars of civic life and the civic values. So it begins in a way as the country matures through the 19th century into what begins as a very, in some ways, modest and fragile experiment into a nation that it now becomes self-reflective in asserting a set of values in the making of its public space.